think a couple things on pitching. One, we need to have a kind of demo roadmap, if you will. So everybody who hops on a demo and says like, "Hey, okay, thanks for joining, you guys. All right, I'm going to dive into our product," and we have no idea what direction you're going to take it, how many points you're going to go through. So just saying, I'm going to highlight 3 specific things today. We're going to talk about this, this, and this, and then pause and say, how does that sound to everybody? Or have I not mentioned something that's really important for us to cover today? This also helps see someone, helps other people see how much you have left to give of the presentation. So if I tell you I'm going to cover 3 things and I'm on number 2, you can pretty safely assume that I'm going to move forward. I think also let's talk about pitching from a discovery perspective. So there is really no pitch in our discovery, right? Discovery is for us to discover and understand what is happening with the other person. In my humble opinion, we've got one job on discovery calls, and that's to figure out what your challenge is so that we can solve it, or that we can employ somebody else that we know that can solve it. And if we can do that, then we've done a good job. But the point is to ask questions, understand your pain points, your initiatives, et cetera, and get from there.
Start tracking and kind of understanding why people are converting when they get to your website, where are they getting stuck in your sales cycle, kind of figure out how maybe we can create content around this issue. Maybe we create an explainer video or a product video, and we insert that into more of the marketing emails, post more about it on LinkedIn, so that we can kind of help get those buyers through that sales cycle a lot more quickly. Is that something you'd be interested in talking more about?
I'm going to talk to you about 5 different things. Building audiences, launching campaign experiments, enriching leads, knowing your return on ad spend, and optimizing to your revenue. Which one of those 5 things excites you the most? Leads, baby. All right, stop. Chillax and listen. Metadata's here, grabbing attention. RevOps grabs a hold of leads tightly, flowing MQLs daily and nightly. Will they ever stop? Yo, I don't know. Turn on the budget and they'll grow. To the extreme, we rock creative like a vandal. Multivariate test, yo, what's your handle? Dance. Aggressive deals coming in, killing your quota like a poisonous mushroom, deadly, taking cash to fidelity. Any lead less than the best needs therapy. Love it or leave it. Leads gain weight. Sales hit bullseyes. Revenue don't play. If there was a problem, yo, we'll solve it. Check out Pipeline where your VP revolves it. Leads, baby.
Amazing. Way to have the courage to do that too.
Is there an opportunity to clone Sam? Let's see, in your brilliance, founder-led growth isn't actually scalable, right? So not only are you breaking ceilings, you're breaking sales records. I think I saw 13 sales records broken. What about breaking the barriers of time?
I would love it. We're trying to figure out how to do that on my team. So if you can help me get there, I'm all for it. Yes, please.
Everyone learns differently. So by being able to have complete control over where in that playbook they can pick back up and modularize that playbook, but also being able to listen to what you're delivering and that message that you're trying to convey in order to really help digest, they're engaging with that content even more. And it's cloning Sam without cloning Sam.
Because usually when we're working with a consulting firm that's more so in sales dev, there's a bigger opportunity and it's more so of like a white label partnership. So basically what we're doing is taking the playbooks that are being provided and kind of bringing them to life a little bit for the client by managing and setting those campaigns up for them. So similar to what you're currently doing with the outsourced SDRs, because again, that's extra revenue and profit on your end, and then for them it's additional value without having to hire additional employees. So that's kind of like our process there. But when you've done this in the past with outsourcing SDRs, what did that process look like? Was it scalable for more and more clients, or was it kind of difficult to do?
My company actually is kind of the engine. It's technology. It's a complete RevOps platform that lets companies of all sizes manage the entire customer lifecycle from first touch throughout the entire relationship. And I know that sounds like we're biting off a lot to chew, but we go back 20 years when we started as an email marketing app and started adding CRM tools about 18 months later. our focus is on our customers and helping our
about that. We really have to get to the meat of what we do. We don't have to solve, the challenge of every single thing that I've got on my plate, but even just one hook of saying, I suspect that as a leader and of an organization this size or whatever it is, you probably have a challenge around this. Or when I talk to leaders like you, these are the 3 things that they're focused on or that they've got challenges with. How does that resonate with you? What's on your plate there? Tell me a little bit about that. So I've got an opportunity to kind of pull some information out of my prospect right here, what's on their mind, and go from there.